This is Three Beards Media. Real talk, no filters, no scripts. From sports to culture, we say what others won't. Turn it up, lock in, because it all starts right now. Live from the AKC Andrew Downs Studios and powered by Revelton Distilling Company.
From the bright lights flashing down in Old Sin City to a 2-drink minimum in the town so great. Plus non-stop on the interstate, truck stop coffee keeping us awake. Midwest roads, yeah we know them well. From Des Moines to Chi, got stories to tell. Late nights, bright lights, open mic fights. Killing on stage, then it's back to the flight. From the cornfields to the Vegas Strip, ain't no state where we don't fit. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside, where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide.
Good evening. There's Rev already ready to
Rev's
go.
already
Right on time.
Rev's probably already revved up.
Yeah, he said light it up, fire it
There you
up.
go, baby. Yeah.
That's
What up,
we
Billy?
do.
What up?
This is it, man. What's up with you?
Not a damn thing.
I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I go on these kicks
Yeah.
where I watch.
Now, how do you decide what you're going to watch? You just go right to documentaries on your computer and say whatever up. That's what you're going to watch, or does
No,
something have to catch your eye?
documentaries in general will interest me.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel like I get my education now.
Yeah.
You know, now you don't go to school anymore.
Exactly.
And just scrolling on the internet and reading things, that's exhausting.
Yeah.
So, and I try to filter them, you know, do they have an agenda,
Yeah.
or are they trying to,
Exactly.
you know,
Are you finding that you're watching more documentaries on one stream or another, or one channel or another?
No,
I mean,
not really.
just all over
Because
the
that's the
place?
thing is like you have your home screen, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And your home screen always shows, you know, what might interest you on all kinds
Yeah.
of different platforms, right?
Yeah.
So usually it starts with the home screen. And what happens is you watch one and then another one might even start, or it might recommend something, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So it's the one thing, and then then it leads you
Yeah.
into something else. Yeah, exactly. So what have you watched? What's the new one you watched
I
lately?
just watched this one and I shared it today on
Yeah.
to plug our show. It was about AI. Like
That's what everybody's talking about. Yeah.
it was like this guy is basically, he interviews like the three of the 5 biggest AI like CEOs, AI company CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk agreed to be in it, but then got busy and didn't show up. And then Mark Zuckerberg refused to be interviewed.
Yeah.
But the other 3 big guys did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called like, man, I have to look at my post because I can't remember the name of it, but it's like it's AI. It's just called the AI doc.
Yeah.
And it's or how I became an apocalyptimist.
You know, you would think they would have came up with a better title. They could have went to AI and probably got a better title for it. You know, they probably should have asked. They should have asked
ChatGPT for a title.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! I mean, come on. My God.
7 ideas of what to rename this documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
My
it's apocalypse. AI. What is it? I can't even say. He made up this word.
Apocalypse, but it's not apocalypse. But it's a takeoff on that.
Apocalyptimist.
Okay. So you should be optimistic about the end of the fucking world, basically, because that's what it's going to do.
Almost,
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. That's the dichotomy, and because I'm in a little bit of panic mode about it. Like it's scaring me. Like I feel like the Terminator's coming. Like we're gonna live in the Terminator.
And thank God I'm 70 because I don't care. I'll be gone by the time it takes over what you're all about.
But you might not be.
Yeah, I know. It could be within the next 10 years. Yeah.
Fucking 6 years, 5 years.
Yeah.
It moves so fast. That's the thing. It's
it teaches
constantly
itself.
learning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
It's
like
constantly
fucking
learning.
Ross, when this started, I remember I was talking to Ross and Ross, Ross Peterson, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Ross showed me this thing where you tell AI, like you get on Chat GBD and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go for a run. Will you time my run? Yeah. Tell me when you start. Okay, I'm starting right now. And then hey, Chat GPT, I'm done running. Like within 2 seconds. How long did I run? You ran for 20 minutes. Blah 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 blah. Even though
let me tell you what it does for me. I the same thing for me. I put on there. I'm 70 years old. I do this many push-ups. And now when I ask it a question, it refers back to what I told it before.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you, like I remember Ross showing me that, like this is how dumb it is.
Yeah.
Well, I guarantee it doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I guarantee it has learned that thing.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that it has seen the TikTok videos of the people doing that. Like AI has watched those videos and corrected the mistake.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And one of the things it points out in this documentary, we are about to create the first thing in the existence of mankind that's smarter than mankind.
Yeah.
We can't possibly think this is going to end well. You can't create something that's smarter than you and not think it's going to overtake you somehow.
We need to just unplug everything. We need to go around the world and just unplug everything, and not plug it back in.
But if you talk to the optimist, because he does get to where it's like, because he's got a baby on the way, and like there's a point where he's talking to his wife, and she's like, I need you to have some hope. You got to find some hope here. Like, seriously, you got to figure this out. Because, we got a baby coming and I can't have this fucking guy moping around.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But
so that's when he starts talking to the more optimistic guys, right?
Yeah.
And in a way, so that's the dichotomy of it. You have it can cause a complete wipeout of human existence. Like it could be an extermination event. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it gets to the point where, I mean, if there's no jobs left to have, what are you doing?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, it's going to cut out all these menial manual labor jobs that nobody wants to do, yada yada. So now what do we do with the whole population? And someone says that in the documentary, because I've been saying it for a while. Okay, so what do you do with the whole population of people with no means of income or work?
Yeah.
Just doing nothing. And not only that, you're going to get rid of a lot of entry-level white-collar jobs too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's, go back to learning how to build shit or die, but then we can build shit too. They can build houses with 3D printers now.
Yeah.
So what's everybody going to do?
What was the answer on this Optimus?
Well, there is no answer. That's the thing. That's where we're at. There's no answer. Nobody has the answer. We have to figure, and that's the thing. This stuff moves so fast because it's an arms race now.
Yeah.
Now fucking China is like, we're in the lead, right?
Yeah.
We've been in the lead for a while, but then other countries are starting to catch up. There are countries that were 6-7 years behind us that are only like less than a year behind us now.
Yeah.
So if they break ahead, we have to find a way for,
you know what? I say
globally.
I say you let them break ahead, because that, like you said, it's making people lose jobs. We got 300 million people in this country, so we can't afford to lose. China's got fucking billions. Let them lose a bunch of fucking jobs.
Yeah, but if they, the thing is, if they break ahead, then they can be the ones that take over and control the world. Like literally, literally, whoever wins this arm race at this point is going to control the world. You're talking about like, there's going to be like 5 CEOs that control the world.
Yeah. Well, they said
which is already kind of the case.
Elon Musk, as they said, within the year, he should be the first trillionaire. Trillionaire. That's insane. There's no reason for that.
All these guys are going to make all the decisions.
Yeah. Which I think they're, you know what? If you look at our government, if you look at how Trump, someone's fucking pulling his strings. So,
but like they're showing like shit. You see all these robots and stuff that are getting built, and then right now they're pieces of shit. Everybody makes fun of them. They run and then they fall down and yada yada.
Yeah.
But they keep getting better.
Well,
but then eventually we're gonna build robots that are so smart that they're gonna just build other robots.
Yeah. And
other robots are gonna build other robots, and then there's gonna be more robots than people, and it's just gonna we're all gonna die.
Fuck. Well, you know what? You just wrecked my whole night. What am I looking forward to right now?
Or
how about if I come back next week and I look over there and there's just a fucking robot Billy sitting there? Billy's not here right now.
It's like Max Headroom. Remember Max Headroom?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good evening, podcast world.
Tell me about another better documentary. Don't you have any fun ones?
No, I don't. I don't actually.
It's all
Speaking of which, did you see the video of that robot that kicked the shit out of that kid at the parade?
No. Robot beat up a kid?
Yeah, watch this.
But so like the optimist side of this too, though, is like it may be like the best time ever.
Yeah. Humanoid robot kicks a child during a performance.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Holy
shit! And then he walks away.
Media reported that he did the moonwalk afterwards.
Yeah. The kid shouldn't have been out. The kid should have stayed behind the yellow line. Stay behind the yellow line.
Damn.
Just stayed in the yellow, bro. You got too much out into the action.
Damn.
But anyway, the optimist point of view is all of a sudden we're able to go into space and find other places to live. And
well, yeah, and you think that's been coming up a lot lately now too. About the extraterrestrial thing is taking on a whole new level of people.
Which maybe it's just us.
Yeah,
maybe it's just us coming back from other places because of the speed of light and shit and all the weird shit that happens out in space and quantum physics and yada yada yada.
Yeah,
maybe the aliens that we see are actually just us, and that's why. Maybe that's why like they look the same.
Did you ever see the movie? It was a television series where people were on a plane and the plane got lost and it finally landed. It landed like 30 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and nobody had aged.
Yeah, right. What was the name of that? That was pretty cool.
It was like Manifest.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Yeah,
that was a good show. It got weird though in the second season.
Yeah, it tailed off for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like, there's a school of thought that's like, basically, we're gonna create heaven on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, AI is gonna cure a whole bunch of diseases. Like maybe in the next 6 years, maybe Willie, you're gonna now live to be 130.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: when they can finally come out and say that they've cured one kind of cancer, even I don't care what, just say that they've eradicated one kind of cancer. That would be a start. But at this point, they still haven't done that. So
which that always makes you wonder.
Yeah,
pharmaceutically and all that.
Exactly.
Stuff,
yeah,
that what's going on there.
Yeah, remember Chris Rock said it. The money's not in the money's not in the cure. The money's in the
treatment.
Yeah, the money's in the treatment. Yeah, but he had a saying for it. Yeah, exactly.
You treat the symptoms but don't heal the cause.
Yeah. It's like with tires. They say they can make a tire that could last forever, but so why do we have to keep on buying tires? Planned obsolescence, right? Because why you make a tire that lasts
wipe
forever,
out a whole industry.
Exactly. Yeah.
You would lose hundreds of thousands of jobs because you'd only need a few people to build tires.
Well, it's good, but once again, here's AI coming around and all that, and then like these robots and everything else. I mean,
they're going to build tires anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck it. Yeah.
And that's, I don't know. There's also like, think of how many. I mean, you're 70.
Yeah.
How many things have you been through that were scaring the shit, that were like apocalyptic, that were scaring the shit out of people?
No,
how many advances in how many advances have you seen in your life alone?
Yeah.
Where everybody was like, "Oh shit, this is going to end the world," and then everything was fine.
Exactly. I go all the way back to when my sister had polio when we were little, and I thought that was
no shit. Your sister had polio.
Yeah, and I was thinking, oh fuck, she's a goner, and they figured out a way how to take care of her. But I mean, she had like it wasn't, it was like the first symptoms of polio.
She had like the HIV of polio.
Yeah, something like that.
She didn't have full blown polio.
But you think about, I think about like
POL. She had POL.
I think about like just like in Vegas alone. I think about when I used to go to Vegas. Like first, they used to have the ladies that had the change carts and the cigarette ladies, and they lost their job, and then the change carts, and now all of a sudden they've got the machines to where you don't have to go to the cashier, and everything they're doing, it's making it more convenient. But on the other hand, more people are losing jobs as you go. I mean, even, like there's things in Vegas now where you can go, it's like a restaurant, but you don't have to ever talk to anybody. You can just order your phone on your food and the food shows up, so you don't have to deal, which makes it convenient. But on the other hand,
well, you don't have to tip anybody.
Jobs are gone though. I mean, it's just,
okay. So now if you were to be an optimist, what did those create other jobs?
I see.
Right?
I'm not that smart. Did they? Yeah.
Somebody has to work on the machines that make.
Well, okay, I'll tell you what. Yeah, the one thing I've learned is like what the Waymos, we're in San Francisco, the driverless cars. So you're thinking, oh God, so that's making people lose jobs. But I come to find out that the Waymo place where they're at takes like 2 or 3 people in a room with a computer to make sure the car does the right thing. So maybe you don't have any more drivers, but maybe you got somebody else that's, I don't know if the number stays the same, because there's still 10 people, and they're just relocated doing something else.
Yeah. Did that make 3 more jobs?
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be if it takes 3 people to exist for you to have one ride for every one ride. That's insane. That's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I have no idea. Like when you drive out to Prairie Meadows, isn't that a big Facebook factory out there? Big Facebook. I
believe so. Yeah.
And how many people are inside of there? Is there anybody in there? Or is that all computers and shit?
So actually, the Facebook is over by my
data
house.
Center, right?
That's the data center. Okay, what you're talking about in Altoona, and the only reason I know this because I used to work for this company.
Yeah.
Is it's not necessarily a data center, but it is, but it's where other companies house their like network closets and things like that. So it's
their mainframes.
Yeah.
So the place is gigantic.
So like all those companies, instead of having a network closet and a network system in their own building, it's sitting in this data center and this data hub, which is controlled by air conditioning and all this other stuff. And it's owned by a company called Light Edge, a company I used to work for. So
are there a lot of people?
I've toured the inside of it. It's fucking insane.
But are there a lot of people? Are there a bunch of people in there, or
there's hardly any?
No, there's hardly any. There's IT professionals or whatever else, but otherwise, it's nothing but racks and racks and racks of servers.
Yeah, it's just probably 5 people, maybe 5 people in there at a time.
Maybe
at most.
And heavily secured.
Yeah,
like there's all kinds of crazy
and that's where most
of your scan your thumb and then do a retina scan. It's crazy.
Jesus.
And that's where most of your humans are that are there is security.
Yeah.
Guy at the gate, guy. So
Yeah, they're the lower echelon. They're like actually the slaves of it. They're like the slaves outside the pyramid, making sure no one gets in. Jesus.
They're out there working on Commodore 65s or whatever, fucking old ass gray screen computers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Apple Macintosh.
They're out there playing Pong. I'm the ones that do that.
You can't.
That's how old I am. I can remember when Pong came out. I can remember going to a bar and them saying, "Man, they got this new game. Come here." And it was boop, and the thing was just boop, Pong game. And then we had Asteroids, and then from that went to Pac-Man.
Well, there's something funny to think about.
Yeah,
there's old people dying now that grew up playing video games.
Yeah, exactly. Well, how about when they show you the picture?
Remember, like an old person, a video game to an old person was so foreign.
Oh yeah.
Like now people are dying that had PlayStations.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, think about this. Somebody's grandma used to be actually really hot back when I was growing up in the 70s. There were some hot chicks, and they're grandmas now.
Well, that's what I talked about that in my set.
Yeah.
At Chuck's, that's a new bit I've been kind of working on. Like, Like I talk about that all the time. Like when people tell you to be clean at your shows.
Yeah.
And it's always like, well, there's going to be a lot of older people here. Well, if none of those older people fucked, none of us would exist. Why do you act like, like, dude, your grandma sucked a mean dick. That's why you're here.
Yeah. You know what's funny as far as language is concerned anymore. Like me and Jenny watched a movie the other night with it was called Office Romance with J-Lo, and it was a pretty funny, little cute movie. But J-Lo cusses a lot. She says "fuck" about 20 times, and my wife was like, I don't know if I like hearing J-Lo say "fuck." I said, you know what? That's where we're at in the world now. Fuck is just a word anymore. It's not. Although in the movie, there's a guy that's from Britain that falls in love with her, and he keeps saying the C word, and he keeps saying, and then he has to go to HR. And the HR guy's like, you can't say it. And he says, no, it means something different from where we're from.
Yeah.
And then he went through the 7 stages of what "cunt" means. And he said it in different ways. Really and the HR guy's like, you can't, you got to.
Yeah, that's J-Lo and Roy Kent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Well, I can't even remember that guy's real name.
Yeah, but that looks really good. Have you ever seen the movie Hard Rain with Morgan Freeman?
It's fucking J-Lo.
Yeah, the movie Hard Rain with Morgan Freeman and, God, who was that dude? Christian Slater.
So
it's set. Christian Slater is like this new armored car driver, and he gets in it. There's this major flood in this town. The entire town is flooded, and there's this robbery. Anyways, Betty White plays this old lady that won't like evacuate from her house, and she does nothing but just drop the worst, the most filthiest fucking cuss words in this movie. And you're just shocked to hear Betty White.
Well, it's just
so funny. Because she's like nagging her fucking husband, and they're in this boat trying to get away. And finally he stops and starts rowing back towards the fucking killers. And she's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to go back and ask him to shoot me or you, either one, if you don't shut the fuck
up. But I mean, that's where we're at with the word "fuck" now. I mean, it doesn't hold anything anymore. I mean,
back home on the farm in Kansas, Dad used to say "cunt" all the time.
Yeah. That's where we're gonna be,
See, I don't like it when I think the reason the word "fuck" is unbecoming of like a beautiful woman, so to speak, or any too much cussing or whatever. I think people think that because it's like people think of it as kind of a tough word.
Yeah,
it's like it's kind of a tough guy word, right?
Also, I think it's become an ignorant word. Like you don't have enough words to say something other, so that you use it's a catch-all word, and it's like, well, you're not smart enough to say something else, I guess.
Well, then I'm an ignorant motherfucker because
am I. Yeah,
it's a comma.
Yeah,
for me,
exactly.
But I think that's why. I think it's because, like, for me, like we've kind of alluded to it before, like when I got in trouble when people were getting mad at me about the Ronda Rousey thing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it always drives me nuts when people act tough that I know. Like, it's, and like J-Lo is a good example. Have you ever seen that movie Enough?
Oh yeah, well, she beats
trained.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. The guy would throw you through the window. It would have been.
Especially when
out cold and
they square up and she just kicks his ass. I mean,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I like those. It always cracked like those self-defense classes where they have the guy come in with the big orange head and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well,
like they just fucking stomp on his foot and yell no.
Well, that's like every movie, like the Karate Kid. Okay, you're going to take 6 lessons and all of a sudden you win the championship. It just doesn't happen that way. You know what I mean? That's always driven me nuts about any movie. Yeah,
Willie, the montage made you think it was 6 lessons, but that took a really long time.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Well, all the waxing on and waxing off. Yeah,
it's funny though. It's like he's a fucking black belt in less than a year. Like,
exactly.
Guys, decades to be black belts.
Exactly. Yeah.
And honestly, I think. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to martial arts, I think your belt is really a question of whether or not you know all the moves.
Yeah, that's like the education of it.
Yeah. You just learn
whether you can actually do the technique and make it work for you. You know.
And then somebody's like, I don't know if like somebody's sitting there and they go fucking roundhouse, fucking guillotines, blah blah blah, and they yell, and you just gotta fucking do it. Or something.
It should be like a blood sport. Like there should be only one black belt in the actual.
You don't get your black belt.
You only get the black belt if you beat the fuck out of that guy, and then that guy drops down.
Yeah,
that's how it should only. You should only have one of each color, and you just got to move up and down.
And then there's like a dude that's like he's a 9th degree black belt.
Yeah.
Oh, as opposed to so does that mean the 1st degree black belt can't fucking hold his jock?
Have you ever done that? When I remember one time when I was a little kid, I went somewhere with a friend of mine and we took like a karate class at like the Y or something. You know, we're learning all this kind of
I always wanted to. My parents. There was 2 things I always wanted to do. My parents weren't having it. One of them was I wanted to play an instrument, and they're like, "Fuck that." It's really just because we were poor. I didn't know we were poor, but they were like, "I'm not."
I mean, did you want like an electric guitar or something that they?
I wanted to play violin. I wanted to play violin.
Oh God!
Because I would.
Little Billy with the fucking Stradivarius. Billy got a little Stradivarius. Just, of course, you know, when I think of Stradivarius, I think of like, you know, the playing like classical, but Billy would learn Devil Went Down to Georgia, wouldn't he?
Yeah. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been.
Run, boy, run. Hey, I got a little half chub.
Got a little half chub in his pants. Stick it in the bread pan, pick it out, no. But yeah, I wanted to, because when I started going to Edmonds, you know, Edmonds was the fine arts school, it was a fine arts academy, you know, and so like everybody would. I just thought the kids carrying the instruments looked cool. I mean, honestly, my parents were right. I would have never practiced.
Every little kid I know, my brother was one of them. He wanted to play the drums, so they got how you started was they gave you drumsticks and like a little pad, and you go home and you have to work on that, and that lasted for about a week. And my brother was like,
because he didn't want it bad enough.
That's
how you separate the men from the boys. With the little pad.
My dad bought an organ and wanted me to go take piano lessons, and my piano teacher at school would not let me take them because we didn't have a piano. And my dad was like, "Well, we got a fucking organ." And she's like, "It's not the same thing, Mr. Shipley. You can't practice on an organ."
You know, my daughter was like,
"Well, he's not doing it then."
My daughter was little. She took piano lessons. There was a lady down the street, and Claudia took them for 2-3 years, and Jenny even took them with her for a year.
I wasn't allowed to use an organ to practice on, so it was a no.
That's such fucking bullshit. By the way, that she just was like, I'm just thinking back to how old were you, Chris?
It was elementary school, so I don't know, between 3rd and 5th grade, maybe. I don't know.
Billy, your son played the recorder, didn't he, Billy? Didn't your son play the recorder?
Trumpet. He played no, but okay, say that again, Chris. You were how old?
Probably 5th or 6th grade.
So that would have been what year?
I was 70. Well, fuck, I don't know, 79, 80.
So that, you know what that was? That was just that teacher was like some cunty, like the organ's gonna try to take over for the piano. Like it's like bull fucking shit. You can't practice on an organ. Yeah, I mean it's different, but fuck.
Are the keys all in the same place though?
That's what I mean. It's
the
same thing.
I'm just telling you that's what the lady said.
I know that's what she said. I'm saying she's a fucking cunt.
And I was actually not unhappy that I was not going to be able to do piano on the fucking organ. So
but my parents were basically
saxophone. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My parents were basically like, we're not going to buy a fucking violin and you'll never practice. Yeah. They're probably right. So that was like the one thing. Now I forgot what we were talking about, that I was saying the 2 things I always. The 2 things
we were talking about karate first, so I'm guessing.
Oh, that's right. Yes. And so the other thing was I wanted to go like take taekwondo or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And they wouldn't let me do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I went to I remember we'd go to the Y, and every once in a while they'd have a class, and I would try a little this, a little that, and it's just no.
Well, and when I was a kid, that's when the Karate Kid came out and was popular. So everybody wanted to take some karate or taekwondo or something.
And you probably waxed off a lot, I bet, back in your day.
Well, but everybody also lied about it. Everybody would also lie and say that they were a fucking black belt or something.
Yeah.
Like you get in a fight. My favorite thing about these fucking karate douches, every time they'd square up like they were like it was gonna be a fight. No, they'd always pull their pant legs up a little bit.
Yeah,
like they'd raise their legs.
Well, because they're gonna have that one leg up like Ralph Macchio and kick you in the face. Because they go like this, and then they kick you in the face.
Do the thing to make sure that they could raise their leg high enough.
That's right.
Oh my God! Anytime you'd see a dude do that. Just hurry up and punch him. Just hurry up and punch him in the face as hard as you can.
Somebody tell me why you can't just catch their foot and just kick the other foot out from underneath. That's what I always figured.
Well, guys did that too.
Just grab their foot when they're swinging it around, and now they're on one leg.
No, I'll tell you what I do wish. When I was a little kid and Rocky Marciano would come to our house, he would show us how to throw punches.
The right way.
Yeah. And I kind of did it, but I wish I would have taken it a little more serious and actually really learned how to box. I wish I would have known, you know what I mean? Because I could have went somewhere and actually got some lessons. But
I could have been a contender.
Instead of what I am, which is a bum. But
it makes me. I put some on in the morning, and it makes me smell meanly.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people do not. Yeah,
that's my favorite thing that they play when we do KXNO. Their show intro thing, they play that clip from Rocky when he's reading the cue cards. He's trying to do the commercial. He's trying to do like I think it's for cologne or deodorant or something. I splash some on and it makes me smell meanly.
You got the Cuff and Link. Remember Cuff and Link? They were the turtles. Cuff and Link. I read somewhere where those actual turtles lived for like 20 years.
What
after the movie? Cuff and Link
that he had.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how a movie can get so big that people will pay money to go see the turtles that were in the movie?
That's the way it is.
Do you think those turtles were on display somewhere? Somebody's like, the turtles from Rocky.
Oh, someplace. Yeah, sure.
I was noticing that.
And his what was his dog's name? Bookus. Bookus was his dog.
Bookus. Yo, Bookus.
Yo, Bookus.
I was watching another documentary. I was watching the Lorne Michaels one.
I haven't seen that yet. Is that good? I'll watch that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And so
there's an Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary I want to watch.
I was actually thinking about you watching it because they were showing The Office and the dude that you know. What's the guy's name?
Steve Higgins.
Yeah, Steve Higgins is in it a whole bunch, and they're showing him, and they're kind of the behind the scenes stuff. And I was just thinking about how you were sitting in the office with him.
Yeah. Well, I remember that they did the Saturday night special, and they showed where Chappelle and Chris Rock and Tracy Morgan and Eddie Murphy were all sitting. They were talking, and that was in that office. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just like a little tiny room. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing you don't think about is there's not much space.
No, everything's jammed.
Everything's so much smaller than you think it is, especially in New York.
Yeah, everything's crammed up.
But there was I don't know, they were talking about a trip where way back in the day where Lorne Michaels and Paul Simon went to like Tennessee, and they showed like B-roll.
Yeah,
and they're going like through, like by Graceland and stuff, and they show this hotel, some motel that's all pink, and it says Elvis slept here. And I'm like, do you think some fucking I think about that a lot, actually, probably more than I should. How people like, we're gonna go stay in the hotel.
Does any of that stuff?
One time, it doesn't.
Did you find yourself? Let me ask a question. Does any of that stuff move you? Is there any time?
It does not move the needle at all. At all.
And I wonder. I mean, the only place I would think that would maybe move me, is if I went to like Jerusalem, or you know. I don't know.
I can't imagine any. I've always been that way, like just landmarks, and I can go see something and be like, oh, that's like, I think the Badlands are cool as fuck.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But okay, I saw them.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, people. There's some people that just get all caught up in all that shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Like I wonder if there's something wrong with me, like that I can't.
No, because it's just a
we're
place.
Standing on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like looking around, like you're in some fucking.
You're with somebody. You go to Alamo and you look over and they're crying. What the fuck are you crying? Yeah. No, I mean,
some guy walks in. It's like in Rudy when the dad walks into the stadium.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful sight these eyes have ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. I've been with some of my buddies from the South Side, and I remember back when we were younger, and we go to Notre Dame games, and they would walk and just get all big eyed. Now, I would say, okay, this is kind of cool, but I'm not getting any chills here. You know what I mean? There's Yankee Stadium. I mean, was great. The Wrigley Field's cool. I said,
I've been to both places, but it's not like what it is. You know what it is for me? I think. I think once you actually go see the places and you go to the places, the mythology gets stripped away from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you have them built up to be something that is way bigger than what they actually are when you go.
Yeah. Anybody goes to certain places, they always tell you, it's not quite what you. I mean, I'd like to see the pyramids. That'd be kind of cool to see.
That would be cool.
But
Wrigley Field's a great example.
Yeah.
You go and you're like, oh, this is just in the middle of downtown. It's just kind of an unassuming thing.
None of that stuff really.
There's nothing around it that makes it mythical, or you know what I mean? And everything seems smaller. Everything just doesn't seem so big.
Yeah.
And I feel that way about Vegas. You know, I've always felt that way about all these places. New York City, like. It's just none of it was ever this fucking insane.
Yeah, I was always jealous of people that can get emotionally caught up on certain things and like I said, I'm like you. Sometimes I think, am I dead inside? How come this isn't moving the needle with me at all? I mean,
it's one of many examples of things that make me wonder if I'm a sociopath.
Yeah. I mean, people can go to like where they're. You've seen these movies where people go to where like their grandparents grew up.
Yeah,
and their grandparents had like a rough life, and you see them and they're crying like, this is where my grandma. I'm like, I nothing.
Beat her right here.
Yeah, exactly.
They were sitting right here when he beat her.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no evidence of the beating.
No.
In fact, they completely remodeled the kitchen where they beat her. In fact, the kitchen isn't even the same room anymore. It's on the other side of the house.
I like the fact that we go back to our ancestors and yours somehow murdered each other.
I've never understood that, like the soaking in of a place. You know?
Well, you listen to them talk about. There was a show on for a while where the celebrities were going and they would do a thing where they would go back into their ancestors and find their ancestors.
Yeah.
Forget what And they would tell them about certain things, and these people would get just so caught up on. Yeah,
they're so emotional. Like, I just wanted to know where I came from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, if you watch that show, like some of the shit that they pull out of there, you're like, okay, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, but I also want to know how they know that. Like, they never really tied the knot to tell me how they got there. Oh your grandfather was
never
on the
closed
ship
the circle
with the Columbus and slept with George Washington's sister. What?
Yeah.
Get to that.
Okay, how do you know that? And if you know that, do you know that George Washington caught him in bed and got
Kilimanjaro really does?
Because it just so happened he was fucking his sister.
Oh, look at Johnny! Johnny Burns is coming by. Yeah, he went to go see Mount Kilimanjaro. Like, there really does rise like an empress over the Serengeti. Wow. See, that's Lion King, isn't it? That's Lion King.
Toto, fucking Africa.
On the way to Africa. Yeah.
Sunrise above Kilimanjaro, as sure as the sun rises above Kilimanjaro, or some shit. I remember the lyrics of that song are fucking nuts.
So you're saying, Billy, if we took you and put you on a boat or a plane, we flew you to where like your great grandfather was born, and then somebody sat down and said, "Well, we've got all the notes here, and his name was this, and he did this, and he was killed by."
Oh God!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, you mean he was oppressed? He was oppressed.
Exactly.
Fuck off. Yeah. Like, I will feel nothing.
That's why we can't be on those shows, because they would go to you and they were expecting some kind of, and you'd be like,
yeah,
huh, okay.
Yeah, all right, cool. Hey, thanks for bringing me to Germany.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, it's the same thing with like graveyards and gravestones. And
shit. That's the truth. I mean, I what you call it? I go visit my mom and dad and my brother, and I mean, I don't know, maybe when. Well, I'll tell you what happened when we took Jenny for the first time to go see where her father was buried.
we talked about that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm dead inside, I think.
I'm sure that first visit, I'm sure is kind of emotional when it's a parent or, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe that's part of it too, is I really haven't lost someone so close to me.
But have you seen people that like they might be dead for 40 years and all of a sudden they go there and still find some ounce of something
and maybe that, you know, I don't say that to disparage people, you know, but I was just thinking about it. Like, I've got, you know, grandparents that I haven't visited my grandpa's grave.
Yeah. Like, and you were close to him too.
I mean, my relationship with my grandpa was kind of complicated, but I did love him, you know, obviously. And he was great. He's the reason I'm a Hawkeye fan. Him and my grandma, like, but
Billy,
you know, there was,
it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Not your fault.
God damn it, not you, Willie. Not you.
It's not your fault.
Fuck you, Willie. So but like I you know, maybe once I haven't lost any of my parents yet, so
yeah,
you know, that's something I think about quite a bit. I know that's coming.
Yeah,
at some point.
Yeah, you're at that strange age. I can remember being your age when my mother was still alive, and it was like one of those things where just in my mind I kept on thinking I'm gonna have to face this sooner or later. Man, it's just it's crazy.
Well, I mean, I'm the only one of my friends that has all their parents.
Oh, really?
So,
wow.
Yeah. All my friends have lost.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. I got a few buddies that still have both of their parents, but like my friends that I grew up with that I've had since I was a kid, all of them have lost at least one parent.
Yeah. But it's just the emotions. So it's emotions will take over at times when you don't expect it. A lot of times, though, you know what I mean. It's just like we're talking right now, but there may be something come up that just make you a little verklempt.
Well, I mean, like I went to, I was just thinking about like you go and you look at a gravestone and like people go and they put flowers in them and then they got to go clean it up.
Yeah,
and I don't know. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I can't really.
I'll tell you what. I'm over going to funerals where the casket's at anymore. I mean, the cremation is the way to go. I'm tired of walking into a room and seeing a giant casket.
That makes more sense to me. Is like an urn, with having somebody's ashes in an urn, like on your mantle.
Yeah, that's where my brother's at. Yeah, he's.
And then you talk to him right there. You don't got to go to the fucking graveyard.
Yeah,
you don't got to clean up. All you gotta do is dust the urn every once in a while.
You know it's interesting today because I looked in the inside of my ring. Today is my mother and father's anniversary. They would have been married 81 years today.
No shit.
Because I got my dad's ring and it's engraved on the inside.
How old would they be?
My father would be 118 and my mom would be 108.
You should post like a really emotional Facebook and be like, "Happy heavenly birthday, 118." Exactly. It fucking kills me when people do. Like, at what age do you stop doing that?
Well, that's my wife always says that. Like I always say, like when my dad, I used to say, he'd be 100, and she goes, "Well, he's not because she says because he's dead." He's not. She goes. She told me that once. She goes, "When are you going to stop this? Are we doing this with everybody? How old would Abraham Lincoln be?"
Yeah, at what age though? What age do you stop that?
What age do you stop it? Yeah. Okay, today's John Burns is the 36th.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Burns. Nice.
He like, because I see that on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
And why do people do that, by the way? Just for comments to go, oh, she'd be so proud of you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's looking down on you right now.
He's looking down on you right now.
And he's so proud.
Yeah. He said, you know what? He's not. He never liked me in the first place. So stop it.
Do you have like your go-tos that you say to people? Do you have
no, you know what? Sometimes I overthink it. That's what happens when something happens. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too little. So, I'm real like Jesse. I love Jesse. Jesse retired from Funny Bone, and all I could say was enjoy life, love you. That's it, because some people give you the whole big long. I can't. And when somebody dies, I just like prayers.
I'm gonna call her.
Yeah,
probably. I was gonna call her today actually, but yeah, I'm gonna call her and have like a real conversation because that's a little different.
Yeah,
I don't want to be the throw a comment. Her last night was our show at Chuck's.
Yeah, I know.
So I couldn't get out there. And they had 2 shows. I was gonna try to go out there later, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not good at when people die. I'm sorry, or somebody gets married. Congratulations. I'm one word and that's it. I just can't now.
The worst is because you're so used to when you see people, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And so you're at a funeral and it's like you run into Chris at his mom's funeral. Like, hey, Chris, how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I can't even imagine. What did we say to Chris? I think it might have been inappropriate or inappropriate.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Didn't we say something inappropriate to you? I think we did.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I think we did.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah,
I think we made him laugh.
I think we said when he said we're going to the other room. I think one of us asked, "How long is this service going to be?" I think one of us did.
Yeah.
Willie said it's a Catholic church. Where's the beer at?
That's what it was. I was asking. I go, is this going to be one of those fucking Catholic deals where it's an hour long?
Kneeling, sitting, standing. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I believe I said my mom wasn't Catholic. She wasn't going to go for that shit.
Yeah. That's exactly.
God bless your mom for not putting us through that.
Oh yeah, Catholic masses are the worst. I mean, I've already told my wife. I said, no, we're not doing that. I said, no. We know what we're doing. Yeah, we got it all down.
Yeah, I mean, if my funeral is going to be long, it's going to be a show. That's why it's long. Yeah, it's going to be entertaining for people.
Yeah, we're getting to that point in society where, like you said, the older people, we're going to get to the point to where they're at that age. Then we're like my age. I mean, nobody wants that anymore. I mean, people that are 70 or under, they don't want that. So. We might be
I think you're kind of right. My dad said he doesn't want a funeral at all.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't want any of that shit.
Yeah.
And I remember because he was telling us all I don't know what made him do it, but we were sitting around, we were all at his house, and it's me and my 2 sisters.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I'm just telling you guys right now, I don't want a funeral. I want it. And of course my sister, well, hold on, wait a second.
Yeah.
She's like, funerals are for the living and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I mean,
party, have a party,
it's like, okay, so now when you say that, okay, funeral. So basically what you're saying is I need to have a party where people come and tell me they're sorry.
Yeah.
That my dad died.
Exactly. You want some sympathy.
Yeah, like that's literally what that is.
That is. It has nothing to do with him. It's a pity party for you.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
And if you think about it in that context, it kind of makes it dumb.
You selfish son of a bitch.
Yeah, doesn't it? Like you're making it about you, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to have closure of some sort, but I mean, I think everybody should be able to choose. I think everybody should be able to pick their own closure. I mean,
I think that's kind of a bullshit word.
Closure.
Yeah.
Like, it is. Yeah, it is.
Do you ever ultimately get closure on anything?
You know what? I've never. Now that I said that word, I don't think I've ever said it before. I don't know why I even did there. I mean,
because you don't. It's a bullshit word. That's one of those words that's like people want you to apologize. I mean, closure. I guess if you look at closure in the sense of okay, it's over with.
Yeah,
it's done. Whatever this is, it's over.
So if somebody says that to you, I want closure. Then you say, okay, fine. If you ever bring that fucker up again, I'm gonna say, hey, we had closure.
Case fucking closed.
Case fucking closed. Don't say it. I'm gonna fucking punch if you mention his name.
100%.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. To me, it's one of those things. It's like an apology.
Yeah.
If you just apologize, we'll be fine. Fuck off. Nobody means that.
No, never in a million years.
I'm terrified that I'm gonna get stuck apologizing for some shit I'm not sorry for at some point. I don't ever want to do that. Fuck me.
I know you ain't sorry for anything, so you should never apologize.
God, I hope not.
That's right.
Especially in comic, like I'm not gonna apologize for some shit I meant to say.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I can I feel like, can we just be smart enough to know that I'm gonna not mean my apology, and even if I do give you one, you're still not gonna like me.
Yeah,
you're not gonna just fucking start liking me all of a sudden because I apologized. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if whatever I did so much damage to our relationship that you decided, unless I apologize, you're never gonna fucking talk to me again. You're never gonna talk to me again, even after I apologize.
I've never been in any relationship with anybody anywhere that would have made a difference. You know what I mean? My relationship with them is one that was based on whatever, and it's not. Yeah, anybody that says, "Well, unless they come and apologize," no,
because it doesn't.
No.
And then you hear it all the time on like talking heads saying, "Well, they owned it, they apologized."
No.
Oh, fuck off.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so now it's fine.
Yeah. No.
Like remorse doesn't have to include an apology.
I agree.
Like if you feel bad, people can tell.
Yeah.
People can tell you feel bad. Like I mean, it's not that the words "I'm sorry" don't mean anything at all. It's just a weird. It's the expectation of an apology that bothers me. It's not the apology.
It's just relationships in a whole. I mean, people are so different from each other. It's like you can't take one thing and make it universal for everybody. People, you know what? People ride through life differently. So don't expect somebody else to follow in with what you think is appropriate for how this should go. Because
that's one of those things that I've had to come to terms with. Like I've had to tell myself at different times, like, like I've had family members where I would have handled if the roles were reversed. I would have handled things completely. Like if someone betrayed my son, to a level that fucked with his life, that person's dead to me.
Yeah,
whoever did that to my kid, is fucking dead to me. I would never speak to them again, and if I did, I might punch them.
Yeah, well, blood is blood.
If you fuck my fucking kid over, right?
Yeah, exactly. I
agree
with that.
I've had that happen with me, and you've got family members that still talk to these people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, blood is blood. No.
And
but
see, you got to understand that people are different.
Yeah,
exactly. Do they love me less than I love them because I would have handled that situation differently?
No,
right? Like
my brothers used to like get in beefs all the time, and they were my blood. So the people they got in beefs with, I would actually go to these other people and say, "Here's the deal. I don't understand. You might have been in the right. He might have been in the wrong, but that's my blood. So you know what? We're going to keep a distance from each other. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to beat you up. I'm not going to do. But
if y'all work it out, we're good.
Yeah. But other than that, I am picking a side, and just understand that's where I'm at with this. Blood is blood with me. I mean that's it. But I'm not going to go nuts. I'm not going to go. Just because this happened here, I'm But
well, I mean, there's limits to everything, you know.
Maybe well, it all depends. Like the person you're defending, if they're a I mean, my brother Johnny was a maniac. I mean,
that's what I mean. Like sometimes you got to understand that too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like I don't know. For me, it's just there's no, but that's like my character. Like I had a friend that got a hold of me when my ex-wife got remarried and was like asking me what if because his wife got invited and yada yada and he's asking me like how, and I go, well,
that should be unwritten. That's unwritten.
I mean, I think you know what I would do if this was the other way around.
That's unwritten.
But at the same time, we're not the same person.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't have to live. You don't have to live with me. You have to live with your wife.
Yeah.
So if this is going to cause some kind of problem in your marriage, if you don't go, then it's not going to. I'm not going to not be your friend anymore if you go.
See, I think I've never had any relationships with any of my friends. I'm water off the back kind of guy. I mean, I never take anything too personal, and I never read into anything too much. You just can't, because, like you said, people are so different. You can't read into somebody. I mean, you know, if they're your friend, and if you kind of think you know them, then you should know that about them, and then you just have to act accordingly. You know, just
it's kind of it's well, for me, if whoever this is that did whatever to my kid, like, I will be so disgusted with you, like you will disgust me. Like, I will hate you for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if my kid deserved it, then I probably don't hate you. But if he feels betrayed by you,
that's where you're going.
I'm done.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. That's the way it should be. Yeah.
I may not blame you or whatever else, but we have no relationship now.
At this point in your life right now, you got any beefs going on? You got anybody, or I mean, without saying who, I mean, is there anybody right now that's
no?
Yeah, I mean, neither. You know, there's people I know, especially these Southside Italian guys are nuts. Always got a beef going on with somebody somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, and I don't, maybe because I'm just getting so old, but it's like there's nothing anywhere that I'm upset about anything.
I have friends that do. I have friends in my inner circle that have beef.
Yeah,
and that's really hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I got no time for hatred. I really don't. Just
like there's a couple of my friends in my inner circle that have like basically just won't even be in the same room as each other, which complicates things immensely for the rest of us.
Oh yeah. I just
don't understand. And it's like you can't have, like, I've got that. I've also got some other people that are, it's the same thing. But for me, selfishly, what bothers me about it is I can't have a thing. I can't have a big event. Like
oh wow,
I can't have all my friends there.
That's crazy. See, that's crazy.
Because two of them can't be in the same room, and two others can't be in the same room.
And these are cats in their late 40s. I mean, mid-40s.
Yeah. I mean, these are my absolute closest friends.
It's like the Bloods and the Crips. You can't bring them together at this point.
No, and I think it's weird because I think that at least one of them kind of expects me to get involved in, like, build the bridge.
No.
And it's like,
no.
Yeah. And then what happens is, in those situations, you have to figure out who is invited and who isn't.
Well, yeah,
and then somebody's pissed off.
You know what? I used to be. I'm full-blooded Italian, and I mean, we were known for two things: revenge and spaghetti sauce. But I don't know. I just got too old for it anymore. I can't find myself getting upset anymore.
Well,
I don't know what it is. Well, you know, I think it's got everything to do with, like, what we talk about. I don't get emotional at places or memories of old dead people.
Yeah.
Like I said, maybe I'm just a little dead inside myself. I don't know.
I was gonna say you guys are just dead inside. That's
I know. Yeah.
You have no feelings.
You know what else though? Maybe we have a higher propensity for forgiveness than other people. Like if you were to put it in that in those terms. I mean, look at like
we're more Christ-like. I think that's where we're headed.
You know what's hilarious about that though? What's hilarious about you saying that is that was what my marriage counselor said at one point.
Really?
Yeah, when I was trying to save my marriage back in the day, like when we at the point where when we were separated and then got back together. Yeah. At one point she was saying like, because I was just letting shit go. I mean, I was a doormat. Like, I was like being empathetic to like, how do you get cheated on and you're the one begging for forgiveness? Like, it's insane how that fucking happened, right?
Yeah.
So like, she was basically saying like, boy, you're really turning the other cheek here. But
a lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people do not know that. They do not.
So that's what she was saying. She was like, she was like, you're being like very Christ-like.
Very Christ
in that way.
We're an hour in. We got to take a break. We've got. I found a video that apparently calls Bill out. I think I don't know. And of course, Sean sent today's list of porn star, and they're all fucking words that I'm not going to be able to pronounce. He's such a cocksucker. So we'll be right back with our sponsors, and then we'll get back to Reddit and porn star and all the other shenanigans we do.
Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. That's why choosing the right real estate team matters. The Jenny Farrell team with RE/MAX Concepts has been helping families across the Des Moines metro find the right home since 1998. Born and raised right here in the community, Jenny understands the neighborhoods, the market, and what truly makes a house feel like home. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading your space, or preparing to sell, the Jenny Farrell team provides expert guidance every step of the way, from market analysis and listings to negotiations and closing. Their consultative approach means you'll feel confident, informed, and supported throughout the entire process. Jenny Farrell Team, RE/MAX Concepts. Call or text 515-779-7500. Visit jenniferfarrell.remax.com. Experience you can trust. Results you can move into.
In the heart of Des Moines, one name stands above the rest. Step inside, where tradition still matters. Warm, familiar, unmistakably Iowa. Where every guest is welcomed like family. Service that's personal and never rushed. Fresh starts made daily. Iowa beef, hand-seasoned. Guided by fire, built on flavor. Served with pride. A bar as bold as the menu. Featuring the old-fashioned we're known for. A place that stays with you long after the night ends. Iowa Beef Steakhouse, 1201 East Euclid Avenue, Des Moines. Steak done right.
Gentlemen, let's be honest. Finding the perfect gift for your wife or girlfriend isn't always easy. You want something thoughtful, stylish, and unique. And that's exactly what you'll find at Styled by JJ Boutique. Julia Bradshaw and her team strive to be your go-to boutique for casual, boho, and chic clothing and accessories, helping women elevate their style one piece at a time. Located right here in Johnston, Iowa, Styled by JJ brings trendy, high-quality fashion that boosts confidence without breaking the bank. So, if you're looking for a gift that says, I get you, instead of I tried, head to Styled by JJ Boutique, because nothing makes her smile like feeling beautiful. Styled by JJ Boutique, where style meets confidence. Visit our Johnston location or shop online at styledbyjjboutique.com.
Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, or if it's simply time to renovate the one you're already living in, you need an experienced mortgage professional to help you analyze your financing options and to make sure the closing goes smoothly. And that's exactly what you get when you call Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. Kyle's experience and expertise, coupled with Wintrust's rates and programs, ensures you'll get the mortgage that's right for you. You may even qualify for down payment assistance. Before you reach out to a realtor, Call Kyle and get pre-qualified, empowering you to start shopping for the home of your dreams. Call Kyle at 515-473-0546. Kyle Lehman Wintrust Mortgage, 515-473-0546.
Not every animal gets a fair shot, but that's exactly what Animal Lifeline of Iowa is here to change. Since 1986, they've been stepping in for the ones who need it most. Injured, abused, orphaned, and special needs cats and dogs across Iowa. This isn't just a shelter, it's a lifeline. As Central Iowa's only no-kill shelter dedicated to special needs animals, they provide life-saving care, rehabilitation, and the opportunity for every animal to find a forever home, no matter how long it takes. But here's the deal. They can only save as many lives as the community supports. So get involved. Donate online. Hit up the Animal Lifeline thrift store, where every purchase fuels their mission. Or, better yet, find your next best friend and adopt. Because every tail wag, every purr, starts with someone like you. Animal Lifeline of Iowa, where we provide much-needed TLC and a safe space until they find...
Whiskey lovers, get ready for the ultimate experience at Whiskey Fest 2026. From exclusive tastings and live music to unforgettable networking and premium pours, this is the can't-miss whiskey event of the year. Kick things off Thursday, October 1st with the Women in Whiskey Dinner at River Center DSM. Then Friday night, October 2nd, enjoy the VIP whiskey tasting event at the Meridian in West Des Moines. The celebration wraps up Saturday, October 3rd with the whiskey tasting main event featuring incredible brands, bold flavors, VIP early entry, and more. To top it off, Old Man Strength will be broadcasting live Friday night from the VIP event. Raise your glass and join the experience at Whiskey Fest 2026.
All right, and we are back. Okay. Whiskey Fest. So I was scrolling through TikTok and I came across this lady that was walking through downtown Des Moines and saw some kind of a message addressed to some person named Bill. So here we go.
Downtown Des Moines, and you'll never guess, but Billy, he done fucked up and he got himself in a mess. This is probably the best way to get back at someone. Here you go. See for yourself.
Fuck you, Billy. Now everyone will know. Here's the proof, and it's a QR code.
Whoa. Billy, what'd you do?
I scanned it.
Oh, you went and found it?
Yes, I scanned the QR code.
And
it goes to this web page for this spa that just basically says, you're either a little nosy or something in that message hit a little too close to home. Either way, you're in the right place. If you have emotions, patterns, or stories that keep resurfacing, I can help you work through them. Book a free transformational coaching discovery call down.
Oh, what a fucking...
By the way, my name is Mel, and I own Serendipity Spa right here in Clive. Dude, it's fucking genius.
Yeah, that is genius. Fuck yeah, that's funny.
I did not scan the code until tonight just because I wanted to be as surprised as you guys, and I was a little disappointed that it wasn't cooler. But I was committed, as we say in the business, I was committed to the bits. So
yeah, I mean, it was that's pretty smart, honestly.
All right.
Good for her. What a smart lady.
Fucking Sean and his goddamn list that I can't pronounce.
Let's go.
All right. Here we go. It's time for our favorite game.
Really?
Is it singing on a stage tonight? Swinging for the fence in the bright ball light? Or a name you seen at 2 a.m. don't lie? Tell me now, who's this guy? Singer. A ball player. Singer. Or a late night porn star with future so bright rim?
That's my new interpretive dance to our theme song.
All right. Baseball player, country singer, porn star, Taka Kato.
Taka Kato? That sounds like a Japanese baseball player.
I'm going baseball player as well because I don't know any Japanese porn stars.
Taka Kato is a Japanese male former adult video actor.
Oh,
wow.
He made his debut as a director in Superstar Loves Lolita. As fun as IMDb.
When smallest nub.
Smallest nub.
There's a related article here that says Japan's biggest male porno star finds his career going flaccid. He starred in such hit shows as I can't even pronounce that. Classmates Minus. I can't pronounce a word about one of these fucking movies.
Deep Throat.
Sushi Taco.
Yeah. Debbie does Dallas.
You guys are 0 for 1.
It's Dowris.
Next.
Dowris. Debbie does Dowris.
Yeah.
Tommy Fujiyama, porn star, baseball player, country singer.
Baseball player this time.
Fujiyama, Tommy. I think he is a baseball player. I think I've heard that name.
Tommy Fujiyama is a Japanese country music singer-songwriter.
Japanese country music singer. What?
The fuck out
What
of
are the Japanese country singers singing about?
In 1952, at the age of 12, she began singing country western despite not speaking English. She performed at U.S. military bases and eventually signed with Columbia Records. In 1964, she had recorded 5 albums.
Because he was looking for love in the wrong places.
He was like Arnel Pineda, the Journey
In
guy.
1964, she was booked to play regularly at the Mint, Las Vegas, and also performed for the first time at the Grand Ole Opry, receiving a standing ovation.
Grand Ole Opry.
Oh.
She
was
looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love.
Way back after Hiroshima.
I'm gonna butcher this name.
Right after Hiroshima.
Masataka Yoshida, country singer, porn star, baseball player.
Baseball player. Eventually.
Masataka Yoshida. Masataka was the name of the girl
who sheet on my bed.
She was the name of the girl in the paper crane book that had cancer. Masataka.
Okay, are you going to answer?
Masataka. Porn star.
Masataka Yoshida is shortened by teammates Masa, nicknamed Macho Man, is a Japanese professional baseball designated hitter, and he's a left fielder for the Boston Red Sox.
Had to come eventually.
Okay, Willie's up 1-0.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Shigeo Takuda, country singer, porn star, baseball player.
Porn star.
I was going to say porn star, but I'm going to go country singer.
Shigeo Takuda is the stage name of a Japanese adult video actor described as the undisputed king of Japanese mature porn.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an old
many adult industry actors to extend their retirement to a later age. Takuda was gained international recognition for being profiled by CNN, The Guardian, Vice, and Yahoo. The dude was born in 1934.
Wow. I'm impressed.
According to Takuda, I retired and didn't have anything to do, so he started a second career in life as a porn actor. He'd been buying porn videos directly from the production company and had become friendly with the director, who suggested he star in a video because old people porn was becoming popular. By 2008, he had made over 350 videos, and according to one director, in his generation, Takuda is a superstar.
Good for him.
2000, he was 74 years old when he was making his last porno. So, Willie, you got some time for a second career.
You know what? I'm thinking about it. A lot of people don't know it, but damn.
I was, you know what I'm, you've seen Kill Bill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the guy that she like trains with or whatever in the mountains, the fucking
the Carradine guy, isn't that Carradine?
The Japanese guy that's like,
yeah.
Yeah. That's who I'm picturing in the porn. She's like, the chick's like grabbing his mustache, his beard and mustache, and just like, That's what Japanese porn sounds like, by the way. Did you know
We're
that?
Tied here.
A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know.
A lot of people don't know that.
Porn, this is what Japanese porn sounds like. I know my way around the vagina.
I think Japanese porn sounds like, when they make like the real fast when they fight and the real like what the slaps and the hits all the time. Like where they're,
he's like, oh,
yeah.
He's like, yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Slow down, or I'll come too fast.
Yeah. You write that?
You're like, oh, you stick your pee-pee. Oh. You stick your pee-pee in my pixelated vagina.
Yeah.
Because they have to pixelate the pubes in Japan. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Japanese porn has pixelated pubes.
A lot of people don't know that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Until you just told me, Billy. Thanks.
They can show full-on anal sex, but no pubes.
Billy's done some studying.
No pubes in Japan.
So when you see it, it's like just all looks all crazy.
Yeah, it's just pixelated. Like you see the lower part of the vagina, but the pubic hair's got to be pixelated.
I'm gonna pass out. I'm losing oxygen over here.
I want to hear all them Japanese fight noises. When they yeah. Like Bruce Lee movies where they're always fighting.
Oh, you take your pants off now.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go. I think we're tied. I need a break.
You suck. Oh, you suck on it.
I was this close to getting my composure. All right, here we go. Ko Masaki, baseball player, porn star, country singer.
Porn singer. I'm just going to try something new here.
Ko Masaki.
I'm going. That sounds like a chick porn star. I'm gonna say porn star. What do you say, Billy?
Ko Masaki, you suck my dick.
They make all the noises.
Oh, Kawasaki, you suck. You lick my clit, Kawasaki.
Billy has a chance to have another voiceovers for Japanese porn.
I need an answer here.
Kawasaki. I'm going porn star.
Ko Masaki was a Japanese gay pornographic film actor.
Okay.
Among the most prolific and well-known figures in Japanese gay pornography, he was the first Japanese pornographic film actor to openly identify as gay, both in his films and in his personal life.
Oh, he's pretty boy.
He appeared in approximately 200 films in a career that spanned from 2009 to 2013. Man, he did some damage in those 4 years.
Wow. He's a pioneer. He fucked men on and off camera.
That's right. Oh, okay.
He's like, I don't need the camera to be rolling. I'll take it in the ass any day of the week.
That's what, and his mouth moves different than it's like a Godzilla film.
You don't have to have the camera on for me.
Of
You can stick it into my ass tomorrow. For all I care.
All right, here we go. I got serious questions for you.
Okay.
Reddit question number 1. Girlfriend got mad because I showed her my sex toys. Is it wrong for men to have them? For context, I've had some female friends before buying some vibrators. At the time, I wasn't seeing anyone, so it was an idea of using them with girls I'd meet in the future. They told me it would be cool if they met a guy and he had sex toys for him. My current girlfriend doesn't think the same way, and she actually got mad at me for thinking that she would like the idea of using vibrators that were used before in other women. Am I out of touch, or is this something that would vary from women to women? Also, what the fuck do I do with them now? Why did I get them in the first place?
Well, garage sale number 1.
First of all,
go ahead, Billy.
My dick's been in other women. So why can't these vibrators have been in other women?
That sounds about the right answer. I thought Billy
I don't
would give.
sanitize my dick before I fuck you, and I sanitize these. So actually, this is probably better. But
it's just fucking weird. I think I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I think most women probably don't like the idea of a dude having the. I think most women, if everybody was cool with getting toys involved, then I think most women would rather they brought their own to the table.
And you know what? He could have brought it on a little bit lighter instead of just showing. He should have said, "Hey, come on by the dishwasher. Look what I just cleaned." You know, just show him out of the dishwasher.
Out of the dishwasher.
Out of the dishwasher might have been something different.
Right.
You're like, hey, you want to take a shower together? And you just have a huge black cock sucking up to the fucking wall of the shower.
But you can tell them sanitize for your protection.
You're like, look, I wash it off every day when I take a shower.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
So no, he's a weirdo. He shouldn't have done it.
I made sure it was a brown cock, so you can't tell I put it in my ass.
Okay. Here's an interesting question about stand-up. Is stand-up harder than it was 20 years ago because the average person is saturated daily with great content? I feel like it's likely trying to buy a gift for a rich person who's already seen a lot. People are just harder to impress because their brains are already exposed to funny stuff every day. Same reason men and women are more pickier when they date because all you see online are models.
That's a good question. That really is. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the content they can get anymore, they can go on the internet and just see everything. You know what I mean? So everybody's going to feel like they've seen. I mean, it's probably really hard to be original at this point, or do something that no one's ever seen before. So might be more hard. What would you say, Billy?
I think it's the reason that right there is the reason I don't watch people.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's easy to be influenced.
I don't think it's harder because it may be harder to just write, you know, observationally, but the one thing that's always remained true about comedy is if you make it about you, if you make it personal,
exactly,
it can't be. It has to be different.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's always going to be parallel thinking no matter what.
But I mean, the problem is,
it's probably harder to break in. Maybe it's probably harder to. I think it's changed. Like there aren't the bookers out there just independently booking openers.
No.
You know, I think now you have to come through some type of scene.
And money wise, it's tough. They're not paying like they used to. That's for sure.
Right. So I think in that way, maybe it's tougher. But as far as making the crowd laugh, it hasn't been harder for me.
Now that I think about it, I mean, I don't feel like it's any different than it's ever been. But but on the other hand, I'm not out there every day looking to see what's going on. Because I mean, I know
I'm not paying attention to TikTok and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Me neither. So I don't know. But the shows that we do, they seem to be fine. Don't seem any different than we've done them 20 years. So,
and that could be our demographic. Maybe it's harder for the 20-somethings.
Yeah.
You know, in their crowd or whatever. But there's always younger people in our crowds, and they enjoy themselves. You know, so I think no. I think the answer is no to that. But I don't know. I guess I don't know for sure. I think maybe we've been with you and I being at it for so long.
I mean, don't pay attention like I used to, so I don't fucking know.
It's harder for a guy like me. It's harder for a career opener.
Yeah. Is that good enough, Chris? Are you happy enough with that?
I don't need help. It's the person that asked the question. So
if they're asking about it in order to do comedy, I think they should just not do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, we've been through that thing before. Yeah. You do comedy because it's a calling. You can't ask somebody else, hey, should I do this or not? If you're doing that, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Don't.
Yeah, then don't.
If you're asking, then don't.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Final question. Ask men for advice. He ghosted me after a wild night. Do guys actually get scared off if a girl's too wild in bed? Is it salvageable? I recently got out of a relationship where I was cheated on and felt trapped for a long time. So honestly, kind of relieved to be free. I was absolutely not looking for anything serious. Just wanted to have some fun and rebound a bit. And I was out with friends a few weeks ago, acting as a wing woman for a girlfriend. And I ended up hitting it off with my friend's friend. Physically, he's the exact opposite of my usual type, but he was incredibly funny and we had an absolute blast. We ended up going back to his place, and because of where I was at mentally and I'd been drinking, I completely let loose and was pretty wild. The chemistry was off the charts. It was a fun, hot night and a following morning. Here's the twist. Before we left the bar, a freak accident happened, and my girlfriend tried to literally lift this guy up, even though he told her not to, and fell and hurt her hand. So the next day, the guy and I were exchanging text messages about how wild of the situation was. And a day or two later, I found out that my friend actually broke her finger. And I texted him an update and said, oh my gosh, she had to get a surgery. And at that point, he stopped replying. Normally, I'm not the type of to dwell or case. If a guy doesn't text me, I take the hint and move on. But here's my question. Do you think how wild I was scared him off because I really let loose in bed? Do guys actually view this as a red flag or too slutty for a repeat hookup? Or is he just overwhelmed by the whole chaotic night, including the broken finger? Is this text too forward or pathetic? Every piece of a female advice says absolutely do not chase him, but if I don't try, I'll always wonder. I was thinking of sending him something direct or just being blunt, but like at the risk of a rejection, I'm just going to throw it out there. That was fun as shit, and I want to do it again. How would you react if you received that? John Burns, his wife found out.
Yeah, I think
exactly right.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It's, I guess it depends on the guy. Like, the thing is, like, I've had chicks be like super wild right off the bat. And I wouldn't say it's a turn off, but in the right context, it can be a little bit of a red flag, because then you're like, well, is she into some shit that, like, long-term wise, that I can't deal with? Like, sometimes this shit's fun for a night or two, but if this bitch wants me to fucking whip her with shit every time we have sex, like, that's gonna get old.
I have to wind my mind back over 30 years, but when I what you're telling me about this whole night was, I mean, I've had nights like that were just so much shit going on. You know what I mean? You didn't say whether this guy was liquored up or drunk or high or whatever.
Yeah, right.
You know what? This might be something this guy might not even remember what the fuck went on in the first place.
Yeah.
He might not even know that I mean, there's been nights. I mean, I go back 40 years ago and it was like, hey man, how about that? What are you talking about? What, who?
Yeah,
that could be that. So if I was her, she's got nothing to lose. I'd tell her to get a hold of him.
Yeah, send a text.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You send a text.
If she sends a text and says, "I want to fuck you again," he probably will.
She'll get her answer pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
But if nothing changed, like if you continue to be like the way you were, the way you are, whatever, there's probably a couple more times, and then he's just gonna ghost you again.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's ghosting you because he doesn't want to talk to you. So like, it could just be that her bringing up the girl breaking her finger or whatever, all that was, like, it could have more to do with that. Like,
so this is this person's response.
He might just not want to be like, oh well, hold on a second, I don't really want to.
Yeah.
You're not my girlfriend. I don't need to get in these conversations.
Or I like John Burns' answer. Yeah, wife found out. Yeah.
Unless you're trying to peg him on the first night, I don't think you're wild enough to scare most guys off.
Yeah.
Wild to a guy is exploring fetish on day one. If what you were doing was just vigorous hetero sex, you're not scaring anyone off. You're probably less wild than you think you are.
Yeah.
However, he's definitely worried about you and your girlfriend's feel about the medical bill. Make sure he knows that he's not responsible and you think he's an idiot for trying to do that. Yeah. Also, if he's not responding, haven't you already been rejected? If you want a final answer, shoot your shot. There's nothing wrong with it, but don't come off as super desperate. Don't mention rejection. Just a, hey, I was wondering how are you doing. I'd like to see you again. I really enjoyed myself, and I hope you did too.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's a good answer.
All right. That's it for tonight, gentlemen.
We need to hang up and continue this conversation.
Yeah, we gotta stay on. Okay. But yeah, good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Billy and Willie's Workshop. We'll be back next Tuesday at 8:00.
Sounds good.
And make sure you get some of that Japanese vagina.
Just a mic and a dream, and now we ride this circuit, chasing that scene. Every heckle, every cheer, every silent stare made us sharper, made us bolder. We ain't going nowhere.